in a trip we went to a cruise by the islands in the Caribbean, and they said, "Can we have dinner together? We have lunch or dinner together, and we have the great conversation, and we love them. We like them a lot. These are great people." And it just happened that that they end up being ended up being the president of the company later, years later, and her husband became the vice president of distribution in the company. So, and this is an honor because she's the only president, female president in the industry right now, and we have it. Guess what,
Yes.
man? It's part of our company. So super excited. By the way, every time I speak with her, she brings this level of confidence, stability, presence that she brings into the company. So with that being said, the president of our company, Maral Keshishin Bekian. Do we have you?
Welcome to the call, Maral.
PHP. Rodolfo, thank you so much for that introduction. I also never forget that day, when we hung out. It was all about dreaming. I'll never forget it, and how important it is to still be dreaming, but also seeing how much of your dreams have come true. PHP, it's an absolute honor to be speaking to you all on this very special day. If you've seen on social media, we literally halted everything at home office for a little bit because we wanted our employees to also join you and I in this incredible celebration today. So we had a good time, champagne, games, cake, food, just celebrating because everyone plays such an important role in this amazing story that we have called PHP. And I'll never forget how I got introduced to PHP, how I got involved to PHP, and what PHP has done for me personally in my life and my family's life. From being a teller to Patrick's banker to being a part of that, the opening of our very first bank account when Patrick and Jen came to the bank, and him saying, we need help with our finances. And I just happened to say, well, how can I help? What about me? To meeting the leaders at the time, the co-founders of the organization, the leaders who were around in the very beginning at the San Fernando Realtors Bureau, and just being excited about the vision. The vision is what sold me, and what the future was going to look like. And to see that year after year, everything that the leaders, everything that our founder said we were going to accomplish gets accomplished, all with the foundation of the incredible values and principles that we have, just makes you want to keep going and makes you want to keep fighting and supporting our incredible leaders. Like Rodolfo said, even when I got started, maybe we had one carrier. We didn't have Bamboo. We didn't have the technology we have today. Everything was manual. But one thing is consistent is that we had a dream and we had a vision, and everyone was aligned for that vision, and seeing all of that come to life has just been incredible. I want to share something really quickly from a home office perspective, to walk you through our journey just as home office and what I've experienced from our founding office in Northridge, California in 2009 to our Regal first big statement we made with our Woodland Hills office in 2011, to the secret Glendale location. If you've never heard this story, ask me about it another time. And to our Glendale office in 2014, if you were part of that journey, and the statement we made moving into that building, and getting ready for our transition to Texas, and making that decision to sacrifice, what, we're going to step away from California. We want to follow this organization. We want to follow the leadership team, Patrick and the field leaders, and just chase this vision, this goal that we've been setting out to do. Less than a year into it, we outgrew the Dallas office and we relocated to what is now, fortunately, the last 6 years. Thankfully, we haven't moved. We've put our, we've put our foot down here. Addison, Texas is home for PHP Home Office, and I know many of you have been able to visit, and if you haven't, we'd love to welcome you. But our journey has just been so incredible, you guys. And what's even more, going from 10 employees to 100 employees, and as Patrick shared and as the leadership shared, and then having the partnership with integrity and the unknown and knowing, is this the right decision? But the faith of, as Patrick said, the opportunity today to be either in home office or being a part of the field has never been better when everything is so perfectly aligned, And not only that, I am absolutely honored to work with each and every one of you and alongside the incredible leaders, the panels on this call. That gives me so much confidence about the future of PHP. I am so grateful to Patrick and his family for this incredible opportunity. It gets me emotional. It gets me excited about where we've been, the good times, the tough times. But one thing that I know that we're all having this is that we know our why is bigger. And we know that, you know that, field is king for home office, and it's been amazing to see the leaders' journey from when they got started to where they are today and celebrating our wins together. But I'm even more excited about meeting all of you and hearing about your whys and how we PHP Home Office can support making your dreams become a reality. The future is so bright, and I'm excited for the next 14 years and the next 14 years, and we can come together and celebrate many, many more milestones together. So cheers to all of you. Thank you for the opportunity. It is an honor to be with you this afternoon. Thank you so much.
All right, let's make some noise for Maral Kashashian. Great job, Maral. Thank you.
Thank you, Maral.
Before I let Maral go, listen, I remember our first company paid trip. And how many guys have ever qualified for a company paid trip, but you're so broke you can't even afford it? That was my wife and I.
We did.
And Maral said, "Hey guys, we're gonna do a video. We're gonna video it, and we're gonna put it on the company. But we need everybody's gonna split the portion of the yacht." And it was like a hundred, babe. Was it 140, 150 bucks? And we're like, "Babe, do we even have 140 bucks to contribute this?" But somehow, some way, direct deposit came in, and we ended up on the yacht. And this is the picture of the yacht in Dubai. And there's Maral and Tigran right back there. So I don't know if you see them right back there. look at these guys. Maral's handling, at that time, she's handling commissions. And Tigran at the time is handling licensing, just to see how they've evolved and grown as leaders in the field, leaders at home office now as executives, C-suite executives. It's just crazy. VP and C-suite executive respectively. Just see what they've done. Phenomenal.
Matt.
I know we can count on you, Matt, for those archive photos. Take those back.
And there is some weird stuff that he has over there. If there is somebody that has pictures, it's you. I mean, you have all the pictures over there. So that computer, you need to have it protected, Matt. That computer has to be protected.
But it's iCloud, baby. iCloud backup.
iCloud. Yes, you need to have it because you have some stuff over there that only you have seen. Okay. Anyway, since the beginning. Okay, next speaker. Why don't you do the next speaker, Matt?
Yeah, I'm very excited about this gentleman because I remember when I first came to the company, he was a up and coming marketing director, and a lot of people weren't hearing about him, but he made a lot of noise, and he always had an ear for leadership. Anytime I was around this guy, he always had an ear for leadership, and just see his intensity, and you could tell that he was like a caged lion, until he relocates to the East Coast. And to see the way he led his family, the way he's led his wife, his children, to see his family continue to grow and expand, and to see him take that journey, because a lot of people don't even want to move closer to an office, let alone relocate from one coast to another. And that's the type of investment he made, the courage he made, born and raised out of